global warming is awesome, in my opinion. What inspired that comment? Well, watching Dan Pena speak with Joe Rogan. You know, it's funny that there's a global warming or climate change, whatever fucking word you want to use. And just tons of rain that have been dropped on Los Angeles within the last few months. Pretty impressive global warming, you know. Pretty chilly nights. I believe there's a new winter storm right now that's hitting the East Coast. Pretty awesome global warming thing going on. And some people are going to say, oh, but you know, the evidence, you know, it shows that there is, we're doing this. Alright, I'm not going to point out past temperatures from the past that have been hotter in the past. As recent, I believe, as 55,000 years ago, according to Dan Pena. Special shout out to the homie Leonardo DiCaprio and Al Gore for not giving a fuck about global warming, even though they say they do, but they don't give a fuck. They supposedly give a fuck, but they're flying around in a private fucking jet. How about fucking carpooling? I mean plane pulling. And flying with us, with your fellow peasants. And other people are gonna say, oh, you know me, I'm just an artist. I got nothing to do with that. I recycle. Every piece of clothing that I have on right now, the chair I'm sitting on, the desk I'm writing on, it's not local. In some cases it comes from another city, another state, another country, another continent. Let me just get a little pencil here. This says made in Germany. Try to look for one real quick. One that's pretty visible. This one right here. If you ever get a Staedtler pencil, check it out right there. What it says before Staedtler. It says made in Germany. Made in Germany. You know, but I'm just a little artist. You know, what's a little pencil doing? Well, let's figure that out, what that pencil's made from. Wood, graphite. It has black, white, and blue paint on it. I wonder where that comes from. What tree that makes it. What tree pours that out, you know? What magical fountain pours out the paint? I wonder what sort of factories are made to create the chainsaws or the buzzsaw machines that cut those fucking trees down. Who paid those men? Where did those men get their work boots from? To go to work to chop down those trees. Where are those trees? People are not going to stop demanding these pencils. Where are the next batch of trees coming from? Because they're not little bushes, they're trees. You know, that's what one pencil does. or one pencil from a lot of people. Many people, a lot of people demanding one pencil. That's only this company. Not including other companies. Your number 2 pencil for your exams. And it's annoying to hear all this shit about the environment. Even this pencil here, this marker, the plastic shell. Inside it has some sort of sponge. I don't know what the hell the sponge is made from. Then the inks. And various companies, various equipment working together to create this marker to deliver it to me, people and staff. But yeah, you know me, I'm just an artist. I don't do nothing to hurt the environment. Hell yeah, I fuck up the environment. You know, I'm not out there punching dolphins or grabbing a oil drum and pouring it into the ocean, into the whale of some mouth in the ocean. No. I just hate all this shit about, oh my god. Someone should stop this global warming when we're the motherfuckers that are causing it. We. If it is happening. Whether it is or isn't happening, whether mankind is or is not, whether mankind does or does not have an effect on it, we don't care. We really don't give a fuck. So you mean to tell me you had your, he says, well, I care. You mean to tell me you've had your shoes, you're walking barefoot. You've been walking barefoot for the last decade. You've had the last pair of shoes for the whatever, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You know, we use up all these resources, man. You can hear the helicopter flying by. What do you think it runs on? Guessing oil. Gassing, it's oil gas. So I'm just saying that it's awesome. Global warming is awesome because if it's Mother Earth reacting to the cancerous behavior of humans, well then it's merely defending itself. And if it's not true, well then imagine who are the motherfuckers that are profiting from this shit? How are people profiting from this? I just get annoyed with all this global warming talk. So I have to bug you guys with it now. Some could even say, oh yeah, dog, but that's it, man. Everything else is easy, you know. God, no. Just exaggerating there. Imagine this pencil, this sheet of paper. White Bristol paper. Another tree turned into mesh. Bleached. Pretty sure that's not good for the environment. Bleaching paper white. When was the last time you cut down a tree and the wood was this white? A lot of chemicals. Where do those chemicals go? One of this shit's made like in India or something, where there's a lot more bribery going on, a lot more people looking the other way when businesses pour shit into the rivers. Just want to make people aware of our ignorance, in some cases hypocrisy, in some cases recklessness. And that's it for now.